Yeah, just three dudes watching TV on a flat screen, big screen. I don't know who this guy is, but Stanley seems to be really enjoying the National Geographic channel on his new TV that we built yesterday. Welcome to another side quest. My name is Sully, and we play Minecraft every single day. This is Maple. Hello, Maple. And today is no different. We are going on another side quest. And today, I think we need to do some more damage on the mountain up here. So I want to get all these blocks, and we are going to start building a little bit more of this mountain. As you can see, this mountain is pretty huge. It's one of the biggest, I think, projects that I've undertook here in the world, and I would like to see it more complete. So let's get into it. Okay, so I got my blocks. I think I really want to work on just finishing this side of the mountain. Maybe this little section here. So we'll go into a little time lapse, and 3, 2, 1, go. Well, I put in some work. Check this out. The mountain on this side is done. It has some holes here and there, especially those I'm trying to get in and out of the mountain. But like, this is cool. The mountain is pretty much done. And if we come all the way over here, we should see the matchless glory of the mountain. It's not decorated. I'm gonna put some greenery, that kind of stuff around it to give it some more I would say depth to it, but I think like the shape of it looks pretty cool. A mountain looming over, I don't want to say looming, it's actually going to be gloriously looming over the rest of the world. So this is pretty cool. I really love it. So hope you all enjoy the time lapse. That took me like 30 minutes, but we're going to get to doing some other small things today. Some small improvements to our world. Yesterday, like I said in the intro, we improved. Let me move you, Stanley. You need to go back to your business, your seat. Excuse me, Mr. Stanley. Go ahead. I don't know how to get you back. Anyways, we'll figure you out in a second. We did Stanley's house yesterday, improving the inside. There could be more stuff as I think about it, but this looks a lot better than what it was, just a shell. And so I'm kind of on this kick of like, and I don't know what this guy's doing here. Oh, not good. Can you get through here? Sorry about that, buddy. I didn't mean to make you angry. Alright, well, Stanley's roommate is kind of frustrating. I don't know why he's so frustrated. But anyways. Oh, Stanley's... Okay, chill. I did not eat any of Stanley's Cheetos, bro. I did not eat any of Stanley's Cheetos. Alright. Hey, look, I'm sorry to have to do this, but things must go on. I'm so sorry. Stanley hopefully didn't see that. Anyway. Okay, so this space in here has been quite sad. My boy Jabba over here has been living in a hut, and he loves his hut. But the hut needs some improvements, because this is all he's been living with and dealing with. He needs some improvements, and especially as a potato farmer, we need to think about what he could use as a potato farmer in here that would help him out with his everyday life. So I think we should do that. I'm going to put some more of this in here because I want some more potatoes later. So let the improvement of Jabba's house begin. That is our quest today. Let's do it. Okay, so I think my first thought is I kind of want to make it look more Hobbit feel. You know what I'm saying? I know this is a hut. Excuse me, Mr. Jabba. Let me put this out here for you. You might have to sit outside for a little bit. But I kind of want it to feel like a Hobbit hole. You know, I read The Lord of the Rings last year, so I feel like I'm ready to do this. So let me deal with all this. We might just need to throw all this in a chest of some sort out here. You got a chest, Jabba? No? Okay. All right. We'll make something for you, bud. Okay, so the first step I think is I want to recreate this circle in the corners of the house. And so the house may actually decrease in size around. It may get a little smaller here, but I feel like it's going to feel more cozy that way instead. So we're going to start building with some of this. And then we could probably use some stripped spruce logs. And then we can make some slabs and then some stairs here and see what we can do with this look. So, all right. So we're going to do the same thing, like this little circle on the inside around here. So 2 stairs, 2 stairs. All right, let's do this. This seems to be the, the center area here. So maybe we go with it might need to be a very tight circle, in my opinion. I think it needs to be a tight circle here. See, it's going to have to be super tight, actually. We're kind of freehanding here. I don't know if this is going to look good or not, but let's see. All right. So if we made this turn, we might need what's under here? Okay, well, we can't break that. We're going to have to put that back. Okay, how are we going to do this? We got to get super creative here. What's under here? Is this grass? No? Okay. Oh, we're going to still use it anyway. Unless... No, we're going to have to use that. Jabba, I'm going to have to sleep. I don't want monsters to spawn. Man, that mountain is like super super big right here. Like if you're looking from this angle, it's like, whoa. I like it though. All right, well, maybe we should start from the back then. If this is the back area, then we want this to be here, this to be here. We'll break this for now. Replace that somewhere over here for now, just so we have some light to look at. And then maybe go around with this and a circle here. We're gonna have to get some trap doors now that I think about it, to add to the top, like right here, to give it some circle shape. So a little bit of a trap door here, and I can't get through. Voila. All right, maybe this here, this here. Now, I'm just not thinking about this. What's back here? Can we replace this? Well, this up here can't be replaced. I would like maybe for this to be replaced back here as much as possible. We may have to do something on the outside to let this match up. So I might have to put some grass on top of what I just broke. Somehow. I don't know. I kind of want it to look good here. So yeah, so that would be the back center. I would even think maybe put the bed right there would be actually kind of cool. So putting the bed right here kind of as the centerpiece. And then I might, ooh, this might be cool. I got this new mod, y'all, to where if I put something in the item frame, it goes invisible. We might want to put something there for him, you know, but that already looks so much better. That looks so much better for my boy, my dog. And then, you know, let's just put that there for now. We're going to decorate a little bit on the inside. So let me look back here, see what, you know, how this looks. So this doesn't look very great. This doesn't look very great. But is there any way we could, like, just put trapdoors somewhere to hide this? Maybe have the rocks come up a little bit more, or the dirt. I think there's a way. We just have to think about how we do this. We might could do this. Have the dirt come up, and then just have it, you know, have it. It could be poking out a little bit. I think. It could be poking out. I think that's fine. All right, and then we could put this here. Perfect. I think that's good. I think that's good. And I mean, if I end up not liking it, we can change it by putting something around the sides. But I think it's okay if it's poking out a little bit, especially with how good it looks on the inside. I think it's definitely okay to do. All right, let's see if we can fit the same thing over here. There's a 4 gap, which makes it a little bit more difficult to. Why did I feel like when I broke that, everything was about to fall? 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's a 4 gap, which makes this a little harder, unless we do a 4 gap circle over here, because we may have to do that. 4 gap over here, 4 gap over here. 4 for this to work. So 4 gap, 4 gap, and then, okay, see, this is another issue because up here, I think we're just going to have to do it and then try to fix the top because I'd rather the inside look good and us to replace the outside. Okay, that's covered by grass. That's good. All right, and then we're going to need some more trapdoors. I love how this is cooking right now. All right, some more trapdoors. And we're going to improve this right here with this circle. And then I would like to see this look a little different right here. This is what I'm concerned with. Well, actually, this is hidden because there's a huge wall here. So this is good. And then we'll have to go look on the outside after we finish this. Which I don't like that we're moving this. I feel like it's getting real noticeable on the outside. But this wall is helping. This wall is helping. I got to keep reminding myself that. All right. And look at there. That looks decent. And I like this look of fences here. But I don't think we can do it there. That's a grass block, I think. Is this hidden? Okay, we can do that here. And yeah. Now, some of this dirt is exposed. I don't know. Let me see. I'm trying to think if I like that or not. Like, we may have to just hide it and remove this by doing, you know, just some regular blocks. Like so. We may just have to do that. I may actually do some logs here. Jabba, you're going to love this. I'm telling you. Yeah. Okay, that's look at this. Look at this side if you're just looking this way. This is so much better. His hut is looking amazing. Right? Okay. All right. Now, this side. I want to keep the window. I like the window look. So, if we did the window look. What is this? Dirt right here, but it's hidden by the wall. I think we can do that here. Okay. And then we have that there. That there, which is kind of hidden by the wall. We're just going to have to make some tweaks after we finish the outside here. Now this might be the most difficult one to hide on the outside because it's definitely on out there. So we have that here. Boom, you have a little, still have a little window there. Okay, see, we're gonna have to redo this. Put that there. Yeah, this is a little bit more difficult. I'll be real. All right, that there. Maybe we can just add a slab and maybe that there. And let's go out here and make some more. Make some more of this. Some spruce. We're cooking, y'all. We're cooking. This is all in one take too. I feel like I'm cooking. All right. Put that there to hide. Build this up. This. Okay, we're gonna have to replace. No, we're good. We're good. Cool, cool, cool. I like it when I don't have to replace the outside. Okay, so that's there. Do we like the 4 here? Might replace this somehow with what's up here. That's grass. I'm trying to hear it. Okay, that will have to be here. I think we're gonna have to replace this, that, and maybe, yeah, just, we might need to put stairs here. Yeah, stairs there. Okay, that's decent. Maybe, yeah, maybe just have some little stairs there. Okay, this looks pretty good, right? And then maybe I could add some fences to make this look like it's being held up. I just like that feeling, you know, but I don't think it needs to be right there. Just thinking here. Where could we put fences? I don't know. Do we need fences? I don't know. I liked the feel of it. I don't know if we need it. Maybe if we put it right here. I don't think we need it, y'all. I think we're good. I think we're just gonna roll with this. And this is so much better. It feels so much more cozy. I really do love it. Instead of all the dirt. Now, we gotta fix the outside. See, this is gonna be hard to hide. But we could do like the front and or the other side that we did and just kind of lean into the wood on the outside, you know? Let's try to maybe see if we can do that. Put some dirt here. Go on the outside, and maybe we can make something look good. Because I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. Like if we did this. I don't want it. We'll do that. Okay. And then on the top. Last little bit on the top here. Boom. 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 You know, we might have to lean into it. Yeah, I think we're fine. Y'all let me know if y'all like that or not. If you think it, like, removes the hut vibe. But, I mean, we already have it leaking out on the outside with the wood, so I think on the sides should be decently fine. But check this out. We have completely redecorated Jabba's house. Jabba, you gotta come in here and see this, bro. You gotta come in here and see this. Your house is pretty awesome. Oh, he just closed the door. He didn't come in yet, so. Okay, we need to do some minor decorating, and we should be good. I had to move his bed. He didn't like it to be in this corner, but, you know, we'll work with it. We'll work with you, bro. Whatever you want, Jabba. It's your house. We'll work with it. Working with a design over here that's a little bit more practical than aesthetic, because I kind of like cooking my food in here, my potatoes. I was today years old when I learned how to make a smoker recipe. So, yay! What am I doing? Okay, check this out. So, I made a really cool design where now we have these automatically flowing into the furnace. So I went for a very practical approach. It's not as aesthetic as it could be, but I really like the practicality of it. So I think that's cool. Now, you know, because my boy doesn't like the things on the side, I wonder if it'd be better to like remove the stairs here so that he can go to bed easier. I think that might be the wave. So we may do that. I want to see if the smoker works. Let's go get some potatoes. I'm telling you, Jabba does his job. Look at all these potatoes we got, bro. He is an absolute legend. An absolute legend. Okay, put that there. Put that there. Just fill this thing on up, you know? And I usually just put wood in there. I'm kind of lazy. And wood is actually easier to get, in my opinion. So I just put wood in there and let it cook. Dang, we're gonna have potatoes galore, bro. This is about to be awesome. That's cool. I've built a little side table here that has a crafting table for me to use if I ever need it. That's pretty cool. Now, I'd like to give Jabba a gift for all his nice work. So I'm about to make him some better tools. A special gift for a special lad. Shebang. There we go. And then maybe him a shovel. Oh, look, he loves it. He was over there coming to look at it. And, you know, he might just need an extra hoe here and there for his potatoes. So let's give him that. Just a regular one, just in case he doesn't want to ruin his shiny one. You know what I'm saying? So, and of course, I guess we probably should just put like a potato here, because that's just who he is. You know, he's just the potato king. I don't know. That's kind of all that I have in my mind today. All that I have time for. So I think this is a good place to end it. I want to put like a flower somewhere. I just love the little flowers. But where did my flower go? I had a flower somewhere. There it is. Maybe we can just, you know, put him a flower. Maybe by his bed, actually. Let's look at this. Yeah, a little by his bed. I think this is a huge upgrade from where we've started. We're already cooking a ton of potatoes right now. This is a cool little addition here. So, Jabba, congratulations on your new home. I feel like, what is it, HDTV, when they're like revealing the home after they're finished renovating it. But this is a huge improvement for Jabba here in this home. We've done a lot of huge improvements, and so this has been awesome. But guys, thank y'all so much for watching once again. It's always a pleasure to play Minecraft with you, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day. And let's get to some Bible reading, shall we? See y'all on the next one. Goodbye. Alright, ladies and gents, it's another chapter in the book of the Bible. Today we're in chapter 7 of the book of Exodus, and we're going to see Moses confront Pharaoh. So let's get into this. It says in verse 1, "And the Lord said to Moses, See, I have made you like God to Pharaoh, and your brother Aaron shall be your prophet. You shall speak all that I command you, and your brother Aaron shall tell Pharaoh to let the people of Israel go out of his land. But I will harden Pharaoh's heart, and though I multiply my signs and wonders in the land of Egypt, Pharaoh will not listen to you. Then I will lay my hand on Egypt and bring my host, my people, the children of Israel, out of the land of Egypt by great acts of judgment. The Egyptians shall know that I am the Lord when I stretch out my hand against Egypt and bring out the people of Israel from among them. Moses and Aaron did so, and they did just as the Lord commanded them. Now Moses was 80 years old, and Aaron was 83 years old when they spoke to Pharaoh. Man, they're pretty old. Then the Lord said to Moses and Aaron, when Pharaoh says to you, prove yourselves by working a miracle, then you shall say to Aaron, take your staff and cast it down before Pharaoh, that it may become a serpent. So Moses and Aaron went to Pharaoh and did just as the Lord commanded. Aaron cast down his staff before Pharaoh and his servant, and it became a serpent. Then Pharaoh summoned the wise men and sorcerers, and they, the magicians of Egypt, also did the same by their secret arts. For each man cast down his staff, and they became serpents. But Aaron's staff swallowed up their staffs. Still, Pharaoh's heart was hardened, and he would not listen to them as the Lord had said. So, the first plague. The Lord said to Moses, Pharaoh's heart is hardened. He refuses to let the people go. Go to Pharaoh in the morning as he is going out to the water, and stand on the bank of the Nile to meet him. Take in your hand the staff that turned into a serpent, and you shall say to him, the Lord, the God of Hebrews, sent me to you, saying, let my people go, that you may serve me in the wilderness. But so far you have not obeyed. Thus says the Lord, by this you shall know that I am the Lord. Behold, with the staff that is in my hand, I will strike the water with the Nile, and it shall turn into blood. The fish in the Nile shall die, and the Nile will stink, and the Egyptians will grow weary of drinking water from the Nile. And the Lord said to Moses, say to Aaron, take your staff and stretch out your hand over the waters of Egypt, over the rivers, their canals and their ponds, and all their pools of water, so that they may become blood. And there shall be blood throughout all the land of Egypt, even in the vessels of wood and in the vessels of stone. Moses and Aaron did as the Lord commanded in the sight of Pharaoh and the sight of the servants. He lifted up his staff and struck the water in the Nile, and all the water in the Nile turned into blood. Wow. And the fish in the Nile died, and the Nile stank, so the Egyptians could not drink water from the Nile. But there was blood throughout all the land of Egypt, but the magicians of Egypt did the same by their secret art. So Pharaoh's heart remained hardened, and he would not listen to them. As the Lord had said, Pharaoh turned and went into his house, and he did not take even this to heart. And all the Egyptians dug along the Nile for water to drink, for they could not drink the water of the Nile. 7 full days passed after the Lord had struck the Nile. Okay, so this is the first time I'm doing this. Oh, it didn't work. Hold up. In the software I use called Logos, there is a AI chat that is designed to give you answers using scripture and a lot of theologians and biblical references as resources. And so I've asked it a few questions. Let's see what it can do. This is pretty cool here. One question that I had for the passage was, why could the magicians do the same thing? Well, it said that the Egyptian musicians employed the same ritual techniques as Moses and Aaron, but their deity proved less powerful. They successfully replicated the water to blood and frog plagues, but when gnats appeared, they admitted defeat. So we're going to get to that eventually. The magicians likely performed tricks, but God's serpent consumed theirs and returned to rod form, demonstrating the supremacy of Moses and Aaron's sign. Then I ask what this reveals about God. The serpent confrontation foreshadows God's humiliation of Egypt through the plagues of the Red Sea, serving as a microcosmic prototype of a natural catastrophe. And for the grand narrative, the Exodus stands as a crucial event. Nothing afterward in the Old Testament matched its importance, when deliverance from Egypt resounded throughout the entire Bible. Beyond slavery's end, God desired covenant relationship. The Exodus climaxes not with Pharaoh's destruction, but at Mount Sinai, where Israel freely chooses Yahweh rather than serving under coercion. So that's cool. So that's it. That's Genesis chapter, I said Genesis again. We got to work that out. Exodus chapter 7. Tomorrow will be in chapter 8. So guys, thank y'all so much for watching again. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Goodbye.